Hey everyone, Noodle here. So a cool new challenge just kicked off and it's very limited time. If you miss it, you'll miss the rewards. So don't miss it. The Science of Love hit the wasteland on Tuesday, February 4th, 2025, and we ran it live on the stream, and I can tell you three things right away. One, it's a little bit more challenging and thus refreshing than our regular events of this nature. Two, it's still absolutely doable in just a day, or in fact, in under an hour. And three, yes, you want to run this because it's limited time, because it's different, because you'll never get these rewards again via any other means, allegedly. And because there's nothing else to do right now while we wait for season 20 to roll in. First things first, this is not an event, it's a challenge, which means it behaves a little bit different from what you might be used to. You don't have to wait for it to pop up every hour like Fastnacht does. Nor do you have to tune to any radio station to start a quest. Simply go to your main menu, scroll down to events, and there it is. I like to mark all of these individual assignments as my active quests so that they show up on my screen. There's one other tiny important detail. Remember to craft and wear your outfit. None of these challenges will count if you don't do them while wearing the Dr. Head mirror. I know, it's actually the Dr. Head mirror, but it's just fun to say Dr. Head. Get it for free from the Atomic Shop and craft it at an armor workbench. Put it on and go play Doctor. It looks better on some than it does on others, but just bear with it. Looking at these, they appear very similar to dailies. Kill some super mutants, collect some stuff, nothing that difficult. But one of these errands in particular stands out, and that's collect 10 microscopes. 10 is a lot for microscopes, and now that the whole world is hunting for them, you may run into a lot of empty bunkers and medical labs. One option to get around this problem is to server hop, and having access to a private world also doesn't hurt. But in any case, with or without these options, I'm going to hand you over to Oscapt, our junk lord, who will demonstrate how to get not 10, not 11, not 12, but 15 microscopes in less than 5 minutes. We only need 10, but what the heck. Let's start over at Silva Homestead.
This place is quite cool. There's a shed up behind it that has lots of junk. Now the junk takes 24 hours to respawn, but if you come here every couple of days, you're guaranteed to find lots of goodies. One of which is a microscope. But look at all this other stuff that's here. Delicious. Frequently, there's also a bobblehead right here. Next up, Morgantown High School. Downstairs, on the left, you will find a room inside of which are microscope, 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 and microscope. Next up, Morgantown Airport. On the north end of Morgantown Airport are some Quonset huts, and one of these is a medical building. Inside of here, you will find microscope. Microscope. And upstairs, microscope. Next up, Mananga. Mananga has mole miners. Just ignore them. Come down the right side. Ooh, it's a little hard to ignore. There's a house. Behind this house, there are stairs. At the bottom of these stairs is a door. Inside of this room, a dick doll, is microscope. Next up, Ella Ames's bunker. Inside of this room, you will find not one, not two, not three, not four, not five, but 6 microscopes. And there's a scrap station right here. So that, boys and girls, is how you get 15 microscopes.
Thank you, OSCAPT. Another cool place that I like is WestTek. There are 4 or 5 microscopes in that lab that we go down to via the elevator. I also like that location because it took care of all of my super mutant needs, as well as my skulls and bones. Oh, and the super mutants also dropped, some of the super mutants also dropped a couple of microscopes. So that was super helpful. There are, of course, other locations on the map that spawn microscopes. We didn't even talk about the whole Skyline Valley region. If you have a favorite location that we didn't cover, please share it in the comments below. So there you have it, how to get way more microscopes than you need for the challenge in just a few minutes. Happy hunting! You have a whole week to complete this part of Science of Love. Next week we'll do part 2 live on the stream together. So I hope to see you there. Me, you know, I'm all over this challenge. I want those pink heart lights. I completed my challenge in less than half an hour, live on the show, while running the stream, while managing the chat and all that fun stuff, and no server hopping. So it's challenging, but absolutely doable and worth the trouble. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Noodle Pants, one half of Gamer Aviator. And until next time, stay pink out there, Vault Dwellers.
The shadows creep and sway, lies a land of rusted dreams where the brave dare not stray. Appalachia, oh, it's a treacherous ride with dangers untold and nowhere to hide.